Hey everyone, it's Jake, and in today's video, I'm going to give you 100 questions that you can use as practice in your next IELTS exam. All you have to do is listen to the question and then hit spacebar or pause the video and give your answer. Or if you prefer to listen to all the questions, then just play the video till the end. Let's get started. Email. Do you think people should reply quickly to an email? How often do you send emails? Do you think writing emails has improved people's writing skills? Can you think of any disadvantages of email? Films. What kinds of films do you like to watch? What would you say is your favorite film? Can you tell me about your favorite actors? How often do you usually watch films? Hobbies. Tell me about your favorite hobby. When did you first start this hobby? Can you think of any advantages of having a hobby? How much time would you say you spend on your hobby? Friend. How long have you known your best friend for? What kinds of things do you usually do together? What would you say is the best quality of your friend? How often do you think you see one another? Smoking. Do you think smoking in public places is a good thing? Do you think the government should do more about banning smoking in residential areas? Marriage. At what age do you think people get married in your country? Particularly young people. What are some of the advantages of marriage? Do you think there are any disadvantages of marriage? Internet. Do you use the internet for work or for pleasure? What are some of the advantages of the internet? Would you say people in your country use the internet a lot? Do you do any shopping on the internet? Home. Do you live in an apartment or a house? Tell me more about this place. How long have you lived there? Do you think there might be more changes that people will see in the area where you live? Travel. What kinds of places have you visited? Which place would you really like to visit? What's the best place you've ever visited? Are there any places that you don't like to travel to? Computers. Do you think computers are useful for society? What problems do you think computers cause? How do you think computers have changed the world we live in? Wedding. Do people usually wear traditional or casual clothes at a wedding? What kinds of gifts do people usually buy for the couple? Are weddings conducted in a traditional way in your country? Education. What kind of school did you go to when you were a child? What was your favorite subject as a child? tell me about your favorite teacher. Work. What kind of work do you do? How many hours a day do you work? What do you like about your work? Is there anything you don't like about your work? Family. Would you say you have a large or a small family? What do you do together as a family? Do you think you spend a lot of time together as a family? Do people usually eat together at the dinner table in your country? Weather. How would you describe the weather in your country? Do you think that the weather affects mood? What's your favorite season of the year? Would you prefer to live in a hot or a cold country? Hometown. Tell me about the town where you live. Is it easy to get around in your hometown? What do people usually know your hometown for? What sort of problems do you think people face in your hometown? What languages do people speak in your hometown? Can you think of any environmental problems that people face in your hometown?